do you know someone who has different ideas than you do, can expand your worldview with all their thoughts and experiences that might be new to you? Well, maybe like a veteran who shares wartime experiences, or someone who lives in a different culture than you do with different perspectives. Do you know anyone like that? Well, you might be wondering what that question has to do with interpersonal communication. Well, in interpersonal communication, those kind of people are called stimulators. On page 248 of the Interpersonal Communication book, Joseph A. DeVito, the author, says this about stimulators. He says, "They are someone who introduces you to new ideas of seeing the world and helps you to expand your worldview. For example, would you form friendships with those who might bring you into contact with previously unfamiliar people, issues, cultures, and experiences?" So like I just said, there's somebody who can expand your thinking, someone who introduces you to new ideas, new things that you've never even taken notice of, and they expose you to those things. And I thought a great example just of stimulators in general was in the film Mud, made in 2012. This film was about two boys who meet this fugitive and agree to protect him and to keep him away from the vigilantes and the law that's at his back because of he's murdered someone, and to reunite him with the love of his life, which is Juniper. And just throughout the movie, he acts as this character of stimulation. And here's a clip to demonstrate what I'm saying.
To be afraid of snakes long before we ever even got into this world. The Cherokee would wrap their pregnant women's bellies in snake skin, induce labor, scare the child out. Put that man in bed at night. Snake won't cross your Brady Road.
Thanks. What's that tattoo for then?
It's a reminder. Don't get bit.
So in that scene, he shows them what snakes are. Just like we know to fear them before we're born. He explains that. He explains how Cherokees wrap snake skin around pregnant women's bellies to induce labor. He throws a rope to neck bone to put it around his neck, his bed at night, so he's protected from snakes. He tells them about his tattoo and everything. And so just throughout the movie, not just in this scene, Mud acts as a stimulator, a character of stimulation to Neckbone and Ellis. Just how he just demonstrated those new ideas and concepts, how his good luck charms, his way he experiences true love. He explained to them every time that they meet with him, and they even experienced theft. They stole things for him. Ellis got a girlfriend, and so many other things changed their lives and expanded their worldview just because of the short time that they knew Mud. And the author, Michael Mamas, makes a very good point in his article, The Importance of Adapting Your World to Reality. He says, "If for 1 minute we could take a step out of our world and view it from another perspective, we'd have a lifetime of learning." Just like Neckbone and Ellis did. They stepped out of their little world, their little perspective, and viewed it from Mud's perspective. Even though it came with a lot of danger, they from that small short time of knowing Mud, they have now a lifetime of learning because of their relationship with him. And I just think something to take away is like, who's that person in your life who can expand your knowledge, who can expand how your understanding of how to communicate with others. In the article, just how to understand people who are different than you while remaining civil, the author, Zachary B. Woods, says this about his experience in this topic. He says, "Listening to offensive ideas and engaging with people we vehemently disagree with can be trying." He goes on to say, "But when I consider the many conversations that have made me a more empathetic and compassionate person, I'm reassured that the effort is worthwhile." So he's saying, just like knowing these people, many people that we have different views from, different disagreements with, is worthwhile, because it can make us a more compassionate person, a more understanding person. It'll affect our interpersonal communication in a way where we can understand those who have different concepts than we do, who think differently than we do, and expand how we see the world. So who's that person in your life that you can learn from, even though they have a different perspective than you do?